it is not the BRICS countries to some extent. It is the United States itself trying to push the dollar out by weaponization of dollars for political means and political interests, which force the others, to join them, even though it's against their interests. That's one point. The other point, just like Andrew just said, the United States tried to, by printing monies, do the inflations, try to harvest the others' economy, try to let others shoulder the inflation or other economic burdens, which created by United States itself. So on this part, we should see that it is not just the BRICS countries or other countries try to de-dollarize in the economic exchanges or economic activities. It's the United States which has been too bullish in using the dollars, not only as a military economic weapons, but also as a political weapon to achieve its so-called hegemonic goals. But on the other hand, I also agree that this process is inevitable, even though although it's a long process. For starting point, we know that we need an anchor for the so-called currency that has to be created, a new currency that has created. This anchor will be gold, or be something else, or be RMB. Secondly, we need all the joining countries have a quite transparent economy so that we know exactly where we stand in establishing a new currency. Last but not the least, of course, we are living in a global village. We cannot do without each other. This economic interdependence, I do not believe that can be decoupled because it's not created by any country's strategy or politics. This globalization, economic globalization, was the make of the market forces. And so we're all together. As a result, if we really want to create a BRICS currency, we have to consider how we can establish a meaningful relationship with other currencies, especially US dollars and the euros, in terms to maintain a kind of stability necessary for us to develop. In short, my conclusion is that number one, this process is inevitable, is necessary. Number two, it's a long process. Number two, and number three, last but not the least, we really have to establish a healthy and meaningful relationship with the existing currencies on Earth, so that we can, be kind of benefits to all of us. After all, again, we're living in the same global village.